name's Victoria Healy, and welcome to Not A Lot of People Know That. Each week, two teams battle it out to see who knows the most about hobbies, both public and private. The known knowns, known unknowns, and if we can find them, unknown unknowns. Simply put, if you do it in your shed and it doesn't get you on Crime Stoppers, we're interested. And here to help us out, as always, are our two team captains, the mint-conditioned Neil Sinclair and the water-damaged Alasdair Tremblay-Birchall. And joining Neil on his team, he's an award-winning comedian who believes you're never alone if you're watching Home Alone. It's Jonathan Schuster. Joining him, as a comedian and a portrait artist, she has the very unique skill of making her subjects hold still with laughter. It's Nat Britten. And on Alasdair's team, what do you get if you cross an accountant with a comedian? It's someone who knows exactly how much money he's not making. Please welcome Suren, Jayemanne. And finally, he's a gangster rapper and a big CCTV star in London. Here to perform lyrical miracles, it's Milky T. Celebrities have it all. Tinted limousines, gated mansions, no privacy. But how do they chillax? I like to imagine that Prince manufactures stilts in his garage. Paris Hilton collects antique mattresses. And Jennifer Aniston writes compelling poetry about cheese. In this round, called Christopher Walken's Christopher Walken impression, our teams are given a famous person and a list of hobbies, one of which is that celebrity's real-life interest. Alasdair's team. OK, you ready?
Yes.
Your celebrity is that spoken word space attorney, William Shatner.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, is William's hobby A, dodgeball, B, base jumping, or C, horse breeding?
Wait, like, breeding horses?
Yeah.
On his own or with other horses?
Is that his hobby? I don't know.
Shags horses. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Breeds with horses. What are you saying?
Answer his question, Victoria.
Breeding horses? Breeding horses.
Like rearing them. Not rearing them. But they're like the rearing, like, all right, probably not that one.
I think she's hiding something. Yeah. Or...
What was the first?
What was the first option?
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. Nah, he doesn't look like he can move.
His head looks like a dodgeball, though.
Yeah.
Big and red and round and shit.
If we take Milky T's interpretation, he's moving in all three options.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah. I think we're just going to take he breeds with horses.
Yeah. I reckon he's a sick, twisted little old man.
Is that your final answer?
Definitely, definitely.
It's correct.
Yes! Knew it.
It's true. William Shatner is into horse breeding. William Shatner walks into a bar. The horse behind the bar says, "Why the long career?"
Because he's wicked.
And now to Neil's team. Your celebrity is actor and hair plug ambassador Nicolas Cage. So, is Nick's hobby A, collecting castles, B, poetry, or C, hang gliding?
What was the first one again?
Collecting castles.
Like castle, big castle.
Yeah, like
stone.
Warwickshire Castle.
Or sand castles.
Warwickshire.
Yeah, that one. Where are castles now, apart from England? Doesn't matter.
Scotland.
Okay,
Scotland.
yeah. There's a Sinclair Castle in Scotland.
Where does he live?
I don't know.
Why aren't you living there?
America?
So it's not mine.
Oh, right.
There's a lot of them. Hang gliding?
I think I like castles, but... Oh, sorry, we've got to talk about them all, don't we? Hang gliding, yeah, maybe.
What was the other option?
Poetry.
Poetry.
Is it writing poetry?
He's quite pompous, so...
Yeah.
Just poetry at the moment.
He is a
very-
twat.
can read it.
He's the kind of person that would write poetry.
Definitely.
Yeah. Has he published?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I could eat a peach for hours. I could eat a peach for hours.
Well, I reckon castles. I mean, he's rich, isn't he?
Yeah.
And rich people do stupid
But
things.
I reckon you've changed the word collecting castles. I think he owned like 3 castles, and then you've just made it like collecting castles. That's how I feel. That sort of... Yeah.
So you're picking holes in the show now.
Yeah.
That's really good. Thanks.
No, it's a great...
So what's the answer, guys?
Sorry if I'm wrong.
Castles. Castles? Castles.
You guys are correct. The answer is A. Nicolas Cage is into collecting castles. Yep, just when you were forgetting that Nicolas Cage is a complete weirdo, he certainly knows how to remind you. And the scores after that round. Both teams are on 1 point. Now it's time to play. The reason that not a lot of people know that is because it may or may not be true. In this round, one member of each team will claim that they have a particular hobby. It's up to the other team to determine whether or not they're telling the truth. So, Jonathan, what's your hobby?
I collect spoons.
Spoon collecting. So, Alasdair's team, do you think he's telling the truth?
Bollocks.
Do you have 3 spoons and
No.
you just called it?
I might have 40 spoons. Yeah.
From like all over the world?
Some of them, yeah.
Or just like all over...
in my drawer. I just have a lot of spoons in there as well.
That's not collecting, that's just making sure you've got something to stir with. If one's dirty.
I have, a few from around the world.
What's your most valuable spoon?
Valuable?
Yeah.
Value to me or in money?
Sure.
Antiques Roadshow, Billy.
I don't know. I've got this one. I don't know. They're all worth about $2 each. I don't know.
So you've spent $80 on this collection, approximately.
Accountant.
Yeah, that's... working it out.
Yeah. My most valued to me is one I got at Dreamworld in grade 3.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Thank
Love
you.
Dreamworld. Yeah, but 40. 40. Explain every one of them.
Well, like, I didn't go and collect them myself. My nan found out that I started collecting spoons and she got all her friends to just send them to me.
All right, guys, I'm going to need an answer.
Spoons.
Yeah.
I believe it.
So, you reckon he's telling the truth?
Absolutely.
It's correct. Jonathan was a huge spoon collector in his youth, but he stopped when his sister made fun of him.
That's not the truth, yeah.
I tried collecting spoons until I realised how much you have to fork out.
Fork.
Now to Alasdair's team. So, Suren, what's your hobby?
90s hip-hop. Booyah! That's my Milky Tea impersonation.
Either side.
That's it, early 90s hip-hop. So, Neil's team, what do you reckon? Do you think he's telling the truth?
Had you heard of Milky Tea before?
He's different era, but no, only today's the first time I've heard of him. But I won't be forgetting him, I tell you that.
So when you say 90s hip-hop as a hobby, do you mean, like, you do the dancing or the music?
Oh, no, I used to listen to
Do you
90s
have a
hip-hop.
rap you can do?
No, well, this is how it started. In school, all my friends were into rap music, and I went to school with, like, a lot of white people. So,
When was this?
in
Early 90s?
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't in school in the early 90s. I was in school in 2000s, early 2000s. But I couldn't rap, so I started listening. Tried to like investigate, research, listen to a lot of Tupac originally. Then dug a bit deeper, listened to like Mos Def, Nas.
When was Tupac? Was he early 90s? Do we know anything about rap music?
I have no idea. Yeah.
But I never rapped myself.
I reckon no. Like, that's pretty easy.
I've spoken to him once about
Well,
rap
that's what I was
music.
thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
And you do it in
But
your...
just to be slightly into it and know a couple of names, like most deaf. Tupac. Everyone knows Tupac. I know nothing about it, and I know who Tupac is.
Does everyone have a hip-hop
They
hobby?
made a hologram. No.
Do you like what is a hobby? If he has, because if he has like 2
Just
hip hop
this-
albums,
No,
Yeah.
it's just a straight question. Do you think he's telling the truth?
No. I reckon no.
I reckon he is. But
reckon?
I
yeah.
think he is as well. But...
Okay, I'll go with you guys. Don't let me down.
So your final answer is...
Yes, you're telling the truth.
He is. It's true. Yes, Suren was known to the rest of his Aussie homeboys as the Fresh Prince of Wheelers Hill. And the scores after that round. Both teams on 2 points. Now it's time for Interminable, where teams are given a word plucked from the terminology of a particular field of interest. Teams must name the field of interest and then use that word in a sentence. Teams, you get a point for each correct answer. All right, you ready? Neil's team, your term is bone folder.
Whoa, bone folder.
Yes, it is.
Is that a euphemism?
It is a term in a particular field of interest.
Oh, and that particular field of interest is euphemisms. All right, yeah, okay, what is it? Folders, like, you know, you keep things in folders.
A bone-
Like, but an
yeah.
actual, like...
Like a manila folder.
Like the bone keeper. Yeah, like a manila folder.
But a bone version.
But you, like, yeah.
But what's
but,
the
like, maybe,
occupation?
I don't know, what deals with, like, manila foldery kind of...
Do you?
What are those,
Well,
like,
that's-
Dungeons and Dragons, and they've got different folders for different... I've never played it, so I have no idea. They're nerds. Anyway.
But maybe, like, to keep things in, like, momentums, like photos and stuff like that. Like, a book. Like a scrapbook.
A book.
I'm going to need an answer, guys.
Scrapbooking. A scrapbooker. A scrapbookist.
So that's your answer?
Yeah.
Okay, and use that in a sentence?
Lots of middle-aged women really like using bone folders when they do their scrapbooking. It doesn't seem to make any sense now.
Look, guys, you are correct. It is scrapbooking.
Well, thank you very much.
It is scrapbooking, and you kind of did make it there and used it correctly in a sentence. Because a bone folder is a tool that makes a crease into a piece of paper to make the fold much easier and neater. So, yes, a group of old women would use a bone folder.
Why is that called a bone folder? That's a paper creaser.
Don't know.
Right.
As a side note, if you can actually fold your bones, please see a doctor. And for the love of God, drink some milk. Now to Al's team. Okay, you guys ready?
Yes.
Your term is rag chew sessions.
Sounds like a style of jazz.
I reckon it's like a lesbian orgy. but like they're all on the rag. Can I say that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I say that?
Absolutely, you
Yeah.
can.
Rag chew sessions.
So-
Bosh.
So I think the hobby is lovemaking.
I'll show you.
Yeah, we'll get it up.
Wait. I'll show you.
Milky tea! Put it away, Milky tea!
What are you
Put it away.
Googling?
You don't have to Google, bruv. You go straight to the site.
Just ragchewsessions.com. Yeah.
I'll show you later.
We can use it in a sentence already.
Yeah.
A lot of middle-aged women.
Oh, dear God.
I reckon.
Yeah, I think that's our answer.
Is that your final answer?
Definitely.
Guys, you are so wrong. You are so wrong. Okay. The field of interest is ham radio.
What's ham radio?
Amateur
ham
radio. Amateur radio.
Never mind.
So a rag chew session is an extended discussion between 2 amateur radio operators. That is on the off chance that 2 amateur radio operators are on air at the same time. Oh, goodness me. Amateur radio, the most economical way of getting people not to listen to your opinion. And the scores after that round. Neil's team is leading on 4 points.
Hey!
Al's team on 2.
That should have been awarded points.
I know, right?
The next game is called Train Spotter Spotting. We've had questions on a particular topic submitted by 3 members of the public. One of them is an expert. Teams, you have to choose which person you think you could answer a question from based on their photograph only. The people you can choose from are Anne, Andrew and Christopher. This week's topic is board games. Al's team.
Uh-huh.
Who do you want to choose out of those 3?
So who doesn't look like an expert?
Yes.
Okay.
Andrew looks just bored.
Was he looking? He's looking like a dead chicken.
Yeah. With a smile on his face.
Yeah.
It's a sick puppy.
Yeah.
Christopher looks like an outdoors guy. He wouldn't
Yeah.
be playing board games.
I think he's more into scat though.
Yeah. Which is a style of jazz.
Yes. I can show you.
All right, so guys, who do you pick?
We'll get the scat guy.
Scatman?
Which one's that?
Scatman doo-doo.
Christopher.
Okay, you've actually picked the expert. Christopher is the convener of the Melbourne Cafe Games Club.
Awesome.
A group that plays board games in cafes around Melbourne. Okay,
He keeps pretty fit for a board game player.
Okay, and Christopher asks, all right, you ready? Christopher asks, in the board game Settlers of Catan,
What?
what is the maximum number of buildings a player will be able to place on the board during an ordinary game?
Wait. What? in the building of Cagalapan, how many buildings on the... Alright.
Cafe.
Should we just say a number and just...
Yeah, okay.
Bugger Defano.
You're a good numbers guy.
Yeah, dude, yeah. How many buildings in the Cagalapan, right, does he go around cafes in Melbourne?
8.
8 is our number.
Incorrect!
No, man. Try again.
It's 7. Missed by that much. All right, guys. Neil's team, you still have to choose from Anne or Andrew. Who do you pick?
Andrew looks like he's inventing a board game. Yeah. Not a very pleasant one. And Anne looks Christmassy, and she's happy, isn't she? So I reckon Anne. Anne's question.
Yeah.
Just keep that smile on her face.
So, Anne, okay. Anne's question is Twister a board game?
That's tricky.
I didn't,
That's
didn't even know that was a thing. Like, is that a thing?
it's a mat game though. Like, yeah.
And you don't really move around it, but you do. Do you move around all board games like Snakes and Ladders, Monopoly? You move around.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a board.
And you'd buy it in a board game section.
And it does always seem like it's going to be fun to begin with, but after a very short time, it is very boring.
Yeah.
It could be like the tomato, which is only a vegetable for economic reasons.
Yeah. So maybe it's only a board game for...
Or it's fun if you're naked.
Yeah.
Twister, I mean, not tomatoes.
Like tomatoes. Tomatoes. Also tomatoes.
Yeah, anything's fun when you're naked.
It's much more fun than Naked Monopoly anyway. That's still tiresome. I'll say yeah. I'll say it is. Because it's a board. It's a game. There's winners. There's losers.
Yeah. All right, I'll go with you. You're the boss.
All right,
So
cool.
your
Thanks.
answer is...
What do you reckon?
I think no, but yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
Yeah, we're going to say yes.
You're incorrect.
What?
Yes!
No,
Listen to
it's
the woman.
technically not.
What's it?
Twister
technically?
is not a board game because it's not played on a board.
That is a board. That's just a plastic board.
And
She
that's
said
the
it.
end of that round. Scores after round 4. Alasdair's team still on 2 points.
No.
Don't pity us.
Yeah.
They get what they deserve.
Neil's team on 4 points.
Yay. Doing all right. Yeah. We're doing all right. Yeah. Good work.
And now for the quickfire round. Questions all about weird and wonderful pastimes. Teams, you get a point for each correct answer. Teams, can you test your buzzers, please? Neil's team, what was yours? Al? All right. Hands over buzzers. You ready? Time on the clock? All right, let's go. Naturists are devotees of which pastime? Yep.
Nakedness.
Correct.
Twister.
Is there a website for that?
I'll show you.
In what country would you have found the world's largest charity duck race? Yep.
China, Peking.
Incorrect.
Peking duck, isn't it? It's nice.
Yes, correct.
That's where all the ducks are, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true. In 2007, 165,000 rubber ducks were flung down the Thames.
True.
Next question. Kai Michelson and his team were the first amateurs to successfully shoot what into space? Yep.
Ducks.
Incorrect.
Rockets.
Correct.
Whoa, that was great.
What is it? What else goes into space?
Oh, yeah.
All right, next question. A lepidorist is...
What?
I know. That's how you pronounce it.
A what?
A lepidorist is an expert in precious what?
Scrapbooks.
Incorrect.
Rabbits.
No, you get one turn. Yeah.
Minerals?
Anything?
Minerals.
Incorrect. It's stones.
That's just being picky.
Better than ducks.
A neuro artist makes what out of wool?
What? What were you going to say?
Brains.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes! Oh, I'm so glad I pressed it.
I was going to say
Accurate,
modern oars. Neuro.
Neuro
brilliant.
artist.
Come on.
Awesome.
No,
Awesome.
a neuro artist makes accurate replicas of the human brain out of wool. How cool's that?
Wicked.
Yeah.
Not very.
In Australian rules football, what is the premiership quarter?
I don't know anything about football.
You guys?
Third quarter.
Wait,
Correct.
Yes!
Hey, I pressed the button.
Yeah, but
And you
we pressed
answered
it and we got it right.
incorrectly.
So...
Fair enough.
All right, next question. Footbag is another word for which stereotypically hippie pastime?
Hacky sack.
Correct.
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, corn rubbing or something.
In role-playing, what does OOC stand for?
Obsessive, compulsive.
Incorrect.
Oh, see?
No, it's out of character. Jennifer Garner and Hugh Jackman were among the stars in a 2011 film about people that make sculptures out of what substance?
X-Men.
Incorrect. No, yeah?
corn.
Corn?
Butter.
You're correct.
Oh, what? No way! I love that film.
All right, and that's the end of that round. And that's the end of the quickfire round. And tallying up the scores, it looks like Neil's team came in at 6 points.
Pretty good, yeah. I reckon we could nail it.
But they were pipped at the post. Alasdair's team got 7 points.
Yes, Rob. Yes,
And that's it. Thank you for watching. Not a lot of people know that. Congratulations to the winning team who go straight to the Hall of Fame. And commiserations to the losers who go to the corridor of parental disappointment. I'd like to thank our guests, Jonathan, Nat, Suren and Milky Tea. You can catch them at this year's Comedy Festival. To find out more, just log on to our Facebook page. And big thanks to our team captains, Neil and Alasdair. So please tune in next week to be reminded of how little you know. I'm Victoria Healy. Good night.